What's up? This is the Grizz-Cast, episode 3. It's January 3rd. Just got done with all the holiday stuff, Christmas, New Year's. I am now engaged, which is pretty cool, pretty exciting. Did a bunch of family stuff over the break, and got my room, my office put together a little bit, so I have a little more to do down here to make it more presentable. Still need to get a webcam, so I'm going to hop on that. But, all in all, it's been a good break. Been really focusing on still, even though it's the break and holidays and stuff, I'm still focused on waking up early, running, and doing stuff like that to strengthen my mind. And, because I truly do believe that mental weakness destroys talented men, and I've seen it happen a lot, and seen it happen a lot recently. It's just one of those things where you gotta have a strong mind. And I guess if there was like one flaw in my fight career, that I would say that I haven't had the strongest mind going into fights. And this isn't just about fighting. This is about life. Like, I want to get my mind stronger for life. But that being said, it also will help in my career and in fighting. So, to me, that's the big thing, is that mental weakness. You gotta get that shit out of you, right? So, I gotta look at some notes I have. So some of the stuff that I've been doing is, I try not to let, people motivate me, I've been having people motivate me for too long now. Back in the day, it used to be, me and my pops, and then my pops would work, and I'd be training by myself in the garage. Right, so to me, can't count on anybody. You can't just go back and go, I need this person at the gym for me to push myself. I need a lifting partner. I need a gym. No, you don't. You don't need any of that. What you need is to get up and go do it yourself. And that's what I've been focused on right now. Is, if people want to show up, you know what time I'm gonna be there. I'll let you know what time I'm gonna be there. You can ask me. But for me, it's about, I'm just going to go. I'm going to set my time. I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to read. I'm going to run. I'm going to write. I'm going to move on and go lift and do all that other stuff. And it also, doing that helps me get a little bit more family time. I'll wake up before my family, get all my stuff done, get to spend a few minutes with them before they have to go to school and work. And then I get to go back to work, and I get to go do more stuff throughout the day and lift and do practice, and then spend a little bit more family time and go to bed. And it's really life is a balance. My dad always told me that, but I'm just now starting to see that unfold in my life. I'm starting to feel balanced, and that makes me feel like a lot better of a person. But so me, I've been focused on getting my mental toughness right. So waking up, going out when it's cold, and running, it's been tough, man. Nobody wants to do that shit. Nobody wants to go out when it's cold, your hands are numb, and run through that shit. But that's what I'm focused on right now, and not just running, but waking up early, doing all the little things right in life, because success and failure doesn't, one day is not going to dictate that. What it is those little things that you do each and every day. And for me, I'm trying to do all the right things, the little things every day. Right? Waking up early, going to bed on time. Because this holiday break, I've slipped on that. I stayed good for a few weeks leading up to Christmas, and then the holidays kind of got to me. But I still did it. Still woke up. Still did the stuff I'm supposed to do. But even today, it was a little bit slower. I been putting it off a little bit, procrastinating it, and so I ended up going lifting late last night, and then I had to wake up early today, and it was hard to read. I was my eyes were closing, and Brittany just got me David Goggins' book, and I've been super into it, right? And it's not a fall asleep book, but I was still falling asleep, and I was there's something wrong. I definitely need my sleep, but I need to do it earlier. I can't just go to bed now. I have to work, and I have to push through it. So in essence, it was kind of good. It was kind of good to stay up late and then reset that and go right away when I'm tired still. Still got up, still went out before the sun got up, got my run in, and still wrote. And you know what? It gave me energy, and I feel great today. And, you know, I don't need any extra sleep or anything like that, and I'm ready to go. You know, gonna go to the gym after this, and you know, do that kind of stuff. But to me, it's one of those things where you have to do it no matter what. If I have 1 hour sleep, I'm gonna set my alarm to wake up. You know, I'm not gonna not do the little things. I'm not gonna let my day slip away, because I truly believe that success and failure is those little things each and every day, right? The little things that you put in, the work that you put in today, tomorrow, the next day, are all going to lead to what you become in life. Are you going to become successful, or what people deem as a failure, right? And it's little things towards your goals, right? My goals are a little different. So yes, running in the morning, yes, working out, yes, getting my mind tougher, are all things geared towards me. But you can gear those little things towards whatever you want to do, right? If you want to be a better business person, a better teacher, whatever it is, when you wake up early, set time aside for that particular thing that you want to do, right? It's not like, for me, I want to be an athlete and I want to be a writer, so that's stuff I focus on, you know. But that's not everybody's same thing. So I'm not saying you have to do exactly what I'm doing. I'm saying what you have to do is be comfortable being uncomfortable. So waking up early is uncomfortable for most people. Going out in the cold is uncomfortable for most people. You know, as much as it is running, it's also me trying to stay in that cold as long as I can without having to go back into the comfort of the house, right? And seeing where my mental barriers are of that. Seeing where my mental mind, where my mind shuts down and goes, you need to go inside. Fuck it, we're done. Like, let's go. So, to me, it's little things that I'm doing geared towards me. In what I want to be successful in is what I do. So whatever you want to be successful in is what you gear those little things towards. But it is still the same concept. The little things you do today will affect who you are tomorrow. And, you know, I might have not believed that even early 2018, but, you know, the more I see life, the more I see things, the more I see people, the more I realize, like, that is what it is, you know. David Goggins talks about holding yourself accountable, accountability mirror, where you have to really be truthfully and brutally honest with yourself. And I've been doing that more and more each day. Like, I'll wake up, look at myself, and I'm like, yeah, okay, this is what you're doing wrong. This is the shit that you're doing wrong, and this is the shit that needs to stop, and this is the shit that you need to get better at. And it really is. It helps you, it motivates you to get past that shit, but you have to be honest with yourself. You have to look at yourself and go, yeah, I'm fucking up in this aspect. You know, so as far as that goes, my motivation right now has been David Goggins, you know, like going back to that, I'm trying to stay away from people to motivate me. I'm trying to stay away from having to go to the gym, all that shit, and see people, you know. And it is a focus that, you know, that's also part of me getting mentally stronger, because, like I said, I've had training partners and I've had lifting partners for the past who knows how long, and so it's really hard to get back to wanting to grind alone. But you know what, I find solace in that. I find peace in that. Like, it's starting to come back to me, like, oh yeah, this is fun, this is good. Like, I can push myself harder than anybody else can push me, and that's where I have to go in life, and that's where most people have to go in life. And if your focus is on the gym and on stuff like that, or athletics, you have to be willing to get in the trenches by yourself. People don't want to fucking get, especially in this day and age, people don't want to get down and dirty in the trenches. People don't want to work hard for it. You know, people want to take snow days. People want to take the cold days off. People want to take holidays off. You know, there's no time for that shit, man. Like, to be who you want to be, you got to push through that. Fuck it. If it's a holiday, I'm still doing some work. I still spend my time with my family. I still do everything I'm going to, but I still find the time to put the work in. And yeah, it's fucking cold outside. I'm gonna hop in my car, warm it up, and get to the fucking gym. You know, if there's snow on the floor, on the ground, and I can't make it to the gym, I'm gonna set up some shit in my house and I'm gonna do it there, right? So there's always something you can do, and there's always something that you can do to make that mind tougher. So motivate yourselves, like, really push yourself to that next level, because nobody's gonna be able to push you to that next level. And you know, with all the coaches I've had and everybody that talks to me, and you know, I've had a lot of different coaches, and nobody can motivate me like me, right? Nobody can ever get that Jeremy Kimball Grizzly out of his shell, right? That has to be, and that has to come from me. And that's the same with everybody. Like, yeah, you can get some words of encouragement. People can yell at you. Whatever the way of, like, you getting motivated is, that can help for that practice. But what about the next day when you don't have those coaches? What about those hours, the minutes that you don't have the fucking people that are pushing you, right? Motivation has to come from within, right? And my motivation is to do those little things. And that's what everybody's motivation should be. Do those little things right. Because when that happens, that's what's going to gear you. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to make you successful or a failure. And really, everybody in my life, I love to death, and I don't want to see anybody become a failure. So I really want to push that and preach that. Like, yo, do the little things right each and every day. And even if it's not fighting, like, there's other things you can be doing for your craft, for what you want, you know. And you got to stay away from all that outside influence, right? Because the little things, right? A little few tweaks here, a little few tweaks there, and you might have the formula, right? And if not, then you keep tweaking, you keep messing around until you find the right formula. Because everybody will have their own formula for success, but every successful person says the same thing. Little things that you do each day will turn out, make who you are tomorrow, right? So that's like those big things, right? So let's focus on that, you know. Mental Toughness 2019, that's what it is, you know. That's what we're here to do. That's what I'm here to preach. Still looking. Yeah, so most of my notes are about mental toughness, and there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do in that realm. And just know, like, you can tap into any possibilities in life. Like, you can do whatever you want to do, and I know that sounds fluky, whatever, but you can. And but it starts today. Like, it starts with what you do right now, from here on out, right? It's no more bullshit, and it's no more, let me have a lazy day. It's no more this, no more that. Put the work in. Don't live for the weekends. Don't live to party. Live for your life, right? Because what happens this month or this year isn't going to necessarily dictate how you want to live your life for the rest of your life, right? So focus on the little things. Do it all right. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations to strengthen and callous that mind, and do all that shit, man. Like, really buckle down and fucking become the best version of yourself starting today. It doesn't have to be a 2019 resolution. Like, that shit doesn't last. It has to be within. Look within. If you want to get better, start today. Do the little things right and move the fuck on. Every single day, do the little things right. Build a routine that way, right? And then when you have that nice, comfortable routine, then you fucking flip the switch and you make yourself even more uncomfortable. And I think together we can all become successful people, and fuck what the world's been telling us. You can. Like, there ain't nobody stopping you but you. Right? So that's my big message today is that mental toughness, and do what you're supposed to. Do those little things every day to shape the person you want to be tomorrow. A lot of my material is coming from David Goggins right now, so go out, get his book. I think he has 2 books out, actually. Let me Google that real quick. The one I have is Can't Kill Me. But, yeah, Can't Hurt Me. Sorry, I'm an idiot. But, yeah, and then Raising Men, I think is his other one. So, yeah, he has a few books out there. Go read them. The one that I have right now that's been pumping me out and pumping me up is Can't Hurt Me. That story is crazy, and it really it gives you tools to prep each day how you should, and I really appreciate that. So, and what else I would appreciate is 2019. Let's start this strong. Share, subscribe, get other people to watch this. I have a new episode of The Rise coming out. I think it'll probably be within the next week or 2 coming out. Should be probably focused on me for my last fight. So some cool stuff happened. And then definitely a few weeks later, I have Cameron and Declan fighting. It's a smoker, but they're young kids, and I think they deserve their shine too. So, like I said, if you could, like, subscribe, share it. 2019, I want to get this up and running. I'm going to get a better camera and fix my white walls behind me. Other than that, thanks for listening. Get better, mentally tough. Let's go.